And it's a shame. I don't think Showtime's on the way out. I think they're going to be in boxing, but more focusing on like building up fighters and pay-per-views, as you can see. You know, how much could CBS pay Wilder to fight on free TV? They haven't used that. See, here's the thing. I remember I talked to Steven Espinoza about it like 2 years ago. It's like an opportune thing because, you know, with free TV, they already have their schedule set up for like months down the line, especially when you deal with like football season or college football or college basketball and like the network shows, because remember, a fight will be on at night. But yes, free TV, they would have to get the sponsors. But then again, it would have to be Fox, right? But free TV, you know, I don't know. You know, probably maybe $5 million at the most. You can't get no, like, Pacquiao fought Jeff Horn on free TV and got like $8 million or some shit like that, you know. And that was because of it being overseas and like the Australian, you know, government that put money in and all that. It's hard. And that was ESPN. It's hard to get like a big name star to fight on free TV. It's hard. That's why Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence had to be on pay-per-view, you know. CBS owns show though, but it's like he was saying that they can't, that's got to be planned out like ahead of time, like months and months ahead of time. So I don't think it will be enough time for them to do Wilder versus Brazil on free TV CBS. Now, don't forget, they still do always have that option of doing, they haven't done one since what, Thurman Garcia, right? But they still do have that option of doing fights on free CBS if they want to. The same thing with Top Rank. They can do fights on ABC. They talked about it before. You know, they can do fights on free TV, ABC, maybe a daytime card or even a night card because of Disney owns ABC and ESPN. And if you notice, a lot of the fighters are now being positioned on Fox. Like, Al Heyman's plan has always been to get his fighters on free TV, you know. But he has such a large stable of fighters that free TV, PBC, Fox can't accommodate all of his fighters. That's why he still needs Showtime, and Showtime still, they have to work together, you know. They have to work together. Wilder to Dazn would be a big deal. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like this. He's got kids. You know, no disrespect. He got a beautiful wife. Then he just had another baby, right? You know, you got to secure that money. I'm sorry. And if anybody telling you otherwise, you know, Al Heyman, you know, love him to death, but he got to roll with it. Can we get a thank you, Al Heyman, in the chat? Like, if he does the best for his fighters, you know, and he can't say, Wilder, listen, I'm going to get you $100 million. He got to take it. Remember what happened to Peter Quillen? Remember all that money Adrian Broner turned down? You think one day they're not going to remember that? You know, it's a different landscape now. Al Heyman can still be the advisor, but he can't be the promoter. That's it. He can't control everything, you know, if Wilder was to take that $100 million deal. He would still get his 15% of whatever he take, you know. Oh, yeah, y'all getting it free. Yeah, thanks, Al Heyman. Y'all getting Spence vs. Garcia free over there. Make sure y'all set your DVRs to record what's ever coming on after Spence Garcia, because a lot of you guys been having issues with the fight stopping in like the 8th round on your DVRs because y'all be asleep. Make sure you record the shit that come on after and probably the whole 2 hours after, because they always run late. Playing with the GOAT. What is he talking about? You talking to me? You are wrong. Al Heyman does control things, idiot. Oh, you looking for attention. Hey, somebody put him on timeout. He was talking to me? What? People are crazy. People are crazy around here, man. I told y'all can tell me what listen, I don't be on here just saying shit. You know, just say shit. Anything I say, y'all can go look it up yourself. I'm not I don't say I'm a motherfucking boxing expert, but one thing I'm for sure is I know more than you dickhead. What? Like, where's that stuff coming from? The zone is broke. Where do you guys get this stuff, man? They're giving out money like candy. People are nuts, man. Y'all just be saying any old thing. How much time we got left in the stream? You people are some crazy asses. See, I told y'all the amount of abuse I take. Yeah, man. Listen. You will tell people, hey, listen, go look that shit up yourself. And then they'll still be just talking shit. I don't be just saying shit, you know. Yeah, that's why I don't read the chat sometimes. That's why I don't read the chat sometimes, man. There be crazy stuff going on. But we got a busy week, man. We got a busy week. I don't know if I'm going to the media workout tomorrow. I'm likely sending somebody. We got somebody new on the team. A few new people on the team. Stores opening soon. I am going to be at I'm going to be at 2 events. I don't know which one. It's either going to be the media workout and for the Philly fight and the final press conference, or, you know, the weigh-in, and I'm going to mix it up. But one of them I'm not going to go to. You know, I'm already burnt out, so I've been working since 5 o'clock, 2 streams, got a bunch of videos to edit, and we got all this stuff from Lomachenko, Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo. Let me tell you, I'm drowning in footage. Here, this is what we're going to do. While we're here, I'll show you some stuff that I got to upload. While we're here, give you a little sneak peek on what the hell I got coming my way. Where's it at? Here, let me give y'all a sneak peek of all this footage I got. So, I'm going to cook. I'm going to lay down, take a nap, wake up probably like midnight, and just start getting to work. Hold up, I got some footage for y'all. I got some footage. How's the zone making money from all their overseas stuff? And they got some powerful billionaire backers. Y'all got to think outside of the box sometimes, man. It's not always about like, okay, we start a business, we got to make money. For example, I lost money for about a good 2.5 years straight to get to this point where I'm at right now, and still losing money. So a lot of times, you know how the saying goes, you got to spend money to make money. It's just that they have so much money to spend in return, in overall, you know, for the future, to make sure that they are successful in the future. They haven't even been out since since September. Has not been a year. It's been like 6 months. What the fuck? And they got the whole fucking 160-pound division on lock. Y'all tripping. They got the whole 160-pound division on lock in like 6 months. I'm tripping. So we got a whole bunch of stuff from Bob. Let's see what Bob has to say. Let's listen to some of this stuff. Let's listen to some of this stuff. This is all from Loma Media Workout earlier today. I got a lot of it.
Then you could use those issues to block the event from happening. But these are issues that are easy to solve.
So it would have to be like ESPN, Showtime, pay-per-view together?
Well, we don't know if Showtime will be involved. We don't know until we sit down and see what's what. We don't know. I mean, what is everybody bringing to the table? I mean, it's wonderful to have ESPN and Showtime or ESPN and Fox doing the distribution. But, hey, who's putting up the money for the damn thing? I mean, you know, that's, you know, if Showtime is backing their guy and we're backing our guy, and that's how the money, well, then I'm sure they're entitled to do the distribution. But if ESPN is putting up the money for the whole show, why would you need somebody else to be a distributor?
Do you still hold fast that Showtime's on its way out? Do you still feel that way, Bob?
You have to understand, the world is not about boxing. Showtime's competition is Netflix, just the way HBO's competition is Netflix. And HBO realized they need all the money in their budget that they have to develop new series, and that they can use as an answer to Netflix and also to please their customer. Showtime is virtually in the same position. So therefore, when I say that I think they will be out of boxing, it's because that is logical, not because they're not good network to show boxing, not because Espinoza is not a good programmer. Nothing to do with that. But the economics are the economics. It's different. That's all I'm saying. My prediction that
That's very true. I can break all that down for you. That is very true. That is very true. Subscription numbers for television networks are dying. Netflix and, you know, even Hulu and Amazon Prime, you know, they put a big dent in channels like HBO and Showtime. So imagine how bad channels like Cinemax and the Movie Channel and the Stars are doing, and Stars is doing, you know. So when you got to think, when I forgot the CEO of Showtime, not Les Moonves, he was CBS, but he's gone now. But when you look at the dwindling ratings in the boxing content, right now, you have to factor in DVR. DVR ratings count too, because a lot of people have this. They'll say, "Oh, I don't have to stay up late. I'll just watch it in the morning." But you know, the top brass are looking. They may not watch boxing. The guys over Steven Espinoza, he has bosses that has bosses above bosses. They may not watch boxing. They may look, wait a minute. Why is that sports budget right there, but yet we're not gaining anything from it? So, you know, what's going on down there? They got to do something, or in 6 months, we're going to cut it out, or in a year or 2 years, we're going to phase it out, you know, and use that budget to add to bigger shows. So, for example, when it comes to HBO cutting boxing, don't you know that the new seasons of Game of Thrones are the most expensive? The new episodes are the most expensive in television history. Where do you think that money is coming from? They got to make up for it somewhere, right? Some of that was coming from boxing. Some of that money from the episodes is coming from boxing. And these new documentaries that they're rolling out and the new seasons of True Detective, they got extra money to play around with because boxing is gone. But yet they're saying they're still in the business of doing pay-per-views. Why? Is because us, the fans, will be paying for it with that $75 or $99 or whatever they're going to be charging us. And he's saying the same thing. With, you know, Showtime's in the same situation. It's not about, you know, Showtime putting out bad content and everything like that. It's more about, you know, that they're in business of keeping up with, you know, like Netflix, because Netflix is destroying shit. And then when Disney shit drop, what is it called? Disney, what is it called? When that shit drop, with them new Marvel shows and all that shit, they scrape already. They're scraping all of their content off of everything. In regards to like all Disney movies, everything they ever made is going to be on that shit. You're going to have it to watch motherfucking Beauty and the Beast, all them old Disney shows and all that. For real, for real. You know? So that's who HBO and Showtime are competing with, and they got to keep up with the times, you know? The home box office got to keep up with the times. Same thing with Showtime. And they're trying.
Showtime will be out of boxing, good programmer. Nothing to do with that. But the economics are the economics. It's different. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. My prediction that I think Showtime will be out of boxing is sort of based on the rationale of why HBO dropped boxing. And that had nothing to do with the viability of the sport. It had more to do with using their assets for their entertainment division.